Yeah.
When our ancestors were fighting and working, they were also talking about for the future generation.
Yeah.
We are the ones who were praying.
We are the future now, and so we have to do our part and also take care of the future.
We are the ones that we're praying for.
Yeah. We have to take it up.
So that when we do this, when we also say for the future generations, your children, my children, when they will continue the work that we also have been doing. You see what I'm saying?
So that is the very reason why I started this non-profit.
Yes.
Because, like you say, I saw that, we are here, but a student comes to the University of Chicago, he has no idea even how to start. Look at that lady who was calling you and encouraged you until you were able to join Agosi.
Yes.
So that's the same thing that I've been trying to say, like, we are here, we need to be able to help our own, be able to transition all these steps and be able to make their life more meaningful.
It's very noble what you're doing, right? Because what I've come to see with Africans here is that we don't care about community. We don't like some of these things. How many Africans have you seen? Like, you drove 3 hours to come and do this stuff.
Yes.
How many Africans?
No, they don't do it.
Everybody's to himself.
They're just out to take.
Yeah.
And we have forgotten. And you see, we carry out the same attitude back in Africa.
Yeah.
You see, the way we are in Africa, we bring it here and we don't want to change. You know why? I don't know about Kenya, but in Ghana, you could see a community, right? It's not a service community. One rich man from Ghana, maybe from America, let's say I go to Ghana. Hey, how much is this plot of land? You sell it to me. I have money. I build a big mansion on here.
The neighbors.
Bad roads.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You will see mansion here, mansion there, mansion, beautiful homes. And the streets are all bad.
Yeah.
Right? And we're not going to touch it. We're waiting for the government to come and fix it.
Can you imagine? And it's they even have the money, their walls, the fence of their houses can just be the road.
Thank you. And then we drive in the mud, drive in bad
road. You are driving an SUV.
We are so self-centered.
Yeah.
We are great people. That's what I said. But we need to transform some of the things, and that's why, and more so for Africans who have come here. What are you seeing here? Don't you see how people do things?
Yeah.
These guys are always involved. They're always, no matter how much of a job, he may have 3 jobs.
Yeah.
These guys are working 2-3 jobs. Yeah. In Africa, we only do 1 job.
Only 1 job. And you are contented.
Even that we go late.
Yeah.
We report a job
and then
we come home at 3.
Yeah, and then you hang your coat on the chair. Lunch break is 2 hours. Oh my goodness.
How did you do was work?
Yeah.
Right?
That.
So we, the few that has come to understand,
progressive minds,
we have to be. That's why what we're doing is important. We have to keep at it, right? Even if it's one person that we're changing, we are making the impact.
Yes.
Sometimes it's not about the numbers. The numbers will take
one
care
at
of itself.
a time.
One at a time.
I remember Professor Ngari Madai when he said, like, you can't put off the fire in the forest, but the hummingbird goes and takes a drop of water and just drops.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter, the impact, but cumulatively, it has an impact. It has an impact.
Yeah. We need to add our voice as professionals, as educated Africans.
Yeah.
We need. So when I see a lot of my African professionals who all they care about is go hang out, barbecue with friends, eat meat.
It's good, but
drink.
it's not enough. Has no impact. That's about yourself.
That's all we do here.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
That's all we do. And we can't fail the future generation, because I keep saying that our societies, whether you are from Ghana, in Nigeria, or Kenya, or even here, somebody worked to make it the way it is right now.
I'm learning a lot from this program. Now that Fidelis, you brought me here to meet our friend here. And what he's doing is amazing.
Yeah, it's very amazing. I met him and I said, like, oh wow, this is a great mind.
So we cannot sit on our abilities.
No.
Yeah, we have
No.
to bring them out and then
Yeah.
pull ourselves together.
Together.
Try to hold hands
Yeah.
and help a brother. And then we will be somewhere.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Spend 30 minutes of your time or 1 hour, join a group.
Yes.
And as long as they're doing something for the community,
Yeah.
whether it's for Africa or it's here, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
As long as they're doing something positive, join them.
Yeah.
30 minutes, add your voice,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt.
Doesn't
you don't have
hurt.
to spend all your time there.
No.
But the little contribution goes a long way. Little drops of water make a mighty ocean.
Exactly.
You know, but we can't just
We can't just sit and
about
complain.
flashing lights.
No.
We're outside. Every time we're outside.
No,
we're
we are
outside.
not. We're here.
We can't be outside all the time.
No.
We cannot.
You know, we're coming from a place where it's cluttered with natural resources, abundance of resources, but yet we are leaving that and coming here.
Yeah, we have lots of resources
Right.
there. So
that should tell you,
it should tell you that
we have problems back
yeah,
home, right? And yes, we can't fix all the problems, but we can contribute to it,
Yes.
to making it better gradually. You know, so there's no way that
And then you
educated
see
professionals,
these guys came, colonialists came, and then they started telling us that you are Ghanaians, you are Nin.
Yeah.
You know, they do the boundaries
Yes.
to divide us. That's to divide us.
And today,
we are just
people
one
say they
people.
are American.
Yeah. And yes, and it's so diverse.
Yes.
And yet we are even more closer,
Yes.
and they make us look like we are.
For
yes,
example, I can say that these elections are just over.
Yeah.
Even the same day, you do not know where the elections are going on.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
are in Kenya or in
Oh,
Africa
you
somewhere,
know.
you will know that
it's about to go down.
It's about to
There's
go
war.
down, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. And you just know that the loser is going to say that this election was stolen.
Stolen. You see here, this,
You know,
it's not-
I give it to them. They've been practicing this system
For years.
for what?
Over 200 years.
Thank you. Right? So they've also had their challenges.
Yes.
I give it to them. Of course, they gave us a system that we didn't have.
Yeah.
We didn't have democracy.
Yeah.
We had monarchy,
Yeah.
and it was working perfectly for us.
Yeah.
Our
We
forefathers
had no
made
problem.
they made a mistake. We accepted.
they
Yes.
would control
So that's
everything,
fine.
even planting season and
Right.
whatnot.
So yes, we're our democracy was 60 years, 40 years, depending on where you're from, 60, 70. We're not, it's still growing.
Still growing.
And
yeah.
so we will have our challenges, but as long as we keep improving on it, and as long as we from the diaspora keep adding our voices back home, because the exposure you get here, right, when it comes to
It's tremendous.
Yeah. It's a lot.
because it's a melting pot of different brains from across the globe, right? This country attracts the best of the best.
Yeah.
So you are interacting with very sharp, smart, level-headed people.
Exactly.
So there is no way you can come here and be the same.
And
No.
fail. Let's say you cannot come here and fail. You
That's the
cannot
problem.
afford to do
You
that.
can't fail here.
Yeah, so
cannot
that's
afford to do
you end up acquiring all those tenets of you are saying, like, you have a positive attitude, hard work is instilled in you.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
these are the things we need to instill in our
Back
people.
home.
To know
And there's
that
something
work is 24/7, focus on what you believe in.
Yeah.
It will work out.
Exactly.
Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Yeah.
Stay in the process.
Yeah.
Stay with it. Never give up.
Yeah.
Right? We know.
And give back,
Give
Don't
back.
just take. Don't just take.
Give back.
Yeah.
Back.
Right?
There is something I've noticed that some Kenyans who have been here for a while, going back home. I love that. I know they have been here for a while, but going back home, but trying to do something.
Yeah.
This guy in Kakamega.
Oh yeah, he has
That
built a
to
very
build a
good,
hospital.
a big hospital for
And
the
many
villagers.
more.
So those are the things I really
what we need.
want to support and highlight, and
Yes.
and it's for
Yes.
us. It's for us. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what we need.
Yeah.
Yes, and we need to. So the media spaces that we are creating is very important.
Yeah.
Because as Africans, we don't have we don't have the CNNs of the world, right?
We have to create it ourselves. These mini
Right.
CNNs. Eventually they'll coalesce and have an impact.
Yes. So-
And thanks to the internet, we can reach as many people as possible. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because these conversations need to get to the folks in the village, folks on the streets, because as great as we are, you also know when you watch the way we do things in Africa, sometimes you're like, wait, who are these people, right?
Yeah.
And so there's something that happened to our conscience that made us sway from the greatness and the excellence that God originally made us, right? Because when you watch the way Africans behave, you know what I'm talking
Yes.
about. We act as though excuse me, say like we don't know what we're doing.
I normally hear that statement like there's no hurry in Africa. Like, I mean, how do we just choose, like, for us, we are okay with the status quo?
And so these things, education. Look, if you go to Africa and you buy jeans and sneakers for young people, yeah, you've done something, but you haven't helped them enough.
No.
So we should do more of seminars.
Yeah.
So let's say you go to your village. All the kids are happy to see the brother come back. Okay, hey, I brought you all candy.
Yeah.
But this evening, we're gonna have a little talk.
Conversation.
Yeah.
Because I'm from here, I have gone somewhere, I have made it or I've tried. This is where I am at another level. I'm not at the same level that I was when I left here.
Can you imagine if we're doing this in our homes or in our churches?
Yeah.
Your local pastor, hey pastor, this Sunday, I want you to give me a chance to speak to the church.
Yep.
Right?
Man.
And the pastor gives a chance and you say, look, instead of preaching the whole regular preaching, because Jesus has saved us already.
Yes.
But we can't give everything to Jesus to solve for us.
No.
There are things we can
It has
do
to be.
for
We have to be deliberate.
Right?
We cannot just.
So one of the things that's causing us is religion.
Yeah.
Right? We depend so much on you.
We pray for everything, even for the problems we can solve ourselves.
We want to pray about it. But when you come here, that mentality changes.
Yeah.
Anybody that used to pray Monday through Sunday, when you come here, you can't do that.
No, you can't do that.
Right?
You cannot.
So you go home and you say, hey, my people, let's worship our God. But we also need to, if we are doing this enough, very soon, the mindset, whatever happened to our people, we can begin to decode that. Because there is something that has been placed in the mind since colonialism.
Yeah, because
which is causing us to act reverse instead of going forward.
Because it's really shameful, really, that instead of generating more, we want to steal or share the little resources that are there instead of trying to generate more and more.
Because somebody tempered with the control system.
Yeah.
So the computer is malfunctioning.
That's good.
The tempering of the control system now, what is happening is that we have become an orbit. We are creating that same thing, right? That negativity. We keep recreating that negativity.